The next topic is moving charges and magnetism. Okay. Moving charges. What is the meaning of this moving charge? Let us discuss about that. For example, see, this is a magnetic field. Okay. So what is this? This is a magnetic field. So in this magnetic field, if you observe, in this magnetic field, if you consider any charged particle, what is the meaning of this into? What is the meaning of this into? See here, you have seen horseshoe magnet. ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది horseshoe magnet. This is north pole, this is south pole. Okay, so you just imagine that this board is in between these two hands. Okay, so e board, whatever the board I am taking now, so this is the board like this, and this is a horseshoe magnet. So this is north pole, so lines are passing. See, magnetic lines of force always travels from north to south. Tells me why. What is the reason? Just like test pole, just like test charge is positive, test pole is north pole. Okay, so if you want to find out the direction of magnetic field, okay, if you want to find out the direction of magnetic field, how do you find out the direction of magnetic field? For example, this is a north pole and this is south pole. You want to find out the what is the direction of magnetic field. So what is a simple method? You keep an imaginary test north pole here. In which direction it moves? It moves here like this. You keep a test north pole here. In which direction it moves? It moves away from the north pole. So you want to find out the direction of magnetic field. The easiest method is to keep the test pole at that point and see that north pole, test pole, in which direction it moves, that is the direction of magnetic field. Hope you are understanding what I am saying now. So that is a simple example to understand. Okay, so what is going to happen when a charged particle enters into a magnetic field? Okay, and that magnetic field is given by letter B. And into means what? Into means this is north pole and south pole is behind the board, and light is traveling. Sorry, magnetic lines of flux are traveling inside the board, into the board, and perpendicular to the board. వెళ్తున్నాయి బయట నుంచి లోపలికి. So that's why we call it as into. Into means into, locally. Okay, so whenever a negative charge moves in a magnetic field with certain velocity v, okay, so and this magnetic field is taken as B. Now there is one force which is developed on this charge. One force is created which makes this charge to move in a circular path. So this is going to be the center, and this negative charge, when it enters into the magnetic field, it does not go straight. It goes in a circular path. It goes in a circular path. And what are the forces which are going to act on that charge? One is magnetic force, which brings it towards the center. Another is going to be the centrifugal force. Okay, so what is the next force? Next force is called as, this is a centrifugal force which is acting here. Hope you're understanding what I'm saying now. So these two forces are counterbalancing each other. These two forces are going to counterbalance each other. Then what is going to happen now? Force due to magnetic field is nothing but force that is called a centrifugal force. Okay, so force due to magnetic field is given by the letter BVQ, where V is the velocity, Q is the charge on the particle. Q is the charge on the particle, BVQ. Okay, actually BVQ sine theta. Okay, force due to magnetic field is given by BVQ sine theta, but here it is making exactly 90 degrees. Okay, so that's why we write what is making 90 degrees. See, let me discuss here now. See, Q is equal to V cross B. This is actually the formula for magnetic field. Okay, so velocity and magnetic field are cross products, V and B. So B is like this into the board, and V is like this, making 90 degrees or not. So B and V, the angle between these two is 90 degrees. So we write it as force due to magnetic field is Q, and this can be taken as VB sine theta. So therefore, in order to remember it easily, we write it as BVQ sine theta. Okay. So this is the formula for force acting on a charge. ఎందుకు BVQ? BVQ అంటే ఏంది? BV అంటే భార్య అని. BVQ అంటే భార్య ఎందుకు? తలకాయ దీనికి. భార్య ఎందుకు ఉంటుంది? తలకాయ దీనికి ఉంటుంది. జస్ట్ జోక్గా చెప్తారండి మీకు, తలకాయ తినదు. ఓకే. సో బీవీక్యూ అంటే క్వశ్చన్ అనమాట. అంటే హౌ టు రిమెంబర్ ద ఫార్ములా ఐమ్ టెలింగ్. బీవీ అంటే భార్య, క్యూ అంటే ఎందుకని. సో ఈజియెస్ట్ మెథడ్ ఈస్ బీవీక్యూ సైన్ థీటా. Sin 90, magnetic field and velocity both are making 90 degrees. So sin 90 is going to be 1. So therefore, this is going to be the formula. Therefore, what are the things you are going to learn from now? BVQ sin 90 is 1, which is taken as mv square by r. mv square by r. So what are the things getting cancelled here? V is getting cancelled here. So r, if I take now here, what is going to happen? R if you take upwards, you will get mv by bq. Okay, the radius made by the particle when it enters into the magnetic field and takes a circular motion, then what is the radius of this circular motion? What is the radius of this circular motion? To find out the radius of circular motion, it's nothing but mv by bq. And this is going to be the first formula. The next formula is r is equal to p by bq. P means momentum, mass into velocity. Then the next thing is, you all know kinetic energy is nothing but p square by 2m. Kinetic energy means what? It's going to be p square by 2m. So what is P? P can be taken as 2mk under root 2mk, cross multiplication. Therefore, the final formula here is, you can write this as a second formula. The third formula is mp. P means we can write it as 2mk by bq. Okay, so this is going to be the third formula. Understood what I am saying now? We got the formula for radius. We got the formula for radius. So and finally, the next thing is, I'll tell you each and everything in an order. Everything will be understood very simple and easier manner. So I just got a formula, R is equal to mv by bq. This is the basic formula, which is called as formula number 1. Next, I would like to find out what is the meaning of angular velocity. How do you find out the angular velocity by using this one? I want to find out what is the formula for angular velocity by using this one. The simple formula for angular velocity is very simple here. So you all know V is equal to R omega. V is equal to R omega. So V by R is equal to omega. V by R is nothing but omega. V is equal to R omega. Linear velocity is equal to radius into angular velocity. This is a basic formula everyone knows. Is the formula in the first year chapter called as rotatory motion or circular motion. In both the chapters we use regularly V is equal to R omega. Omega, V by R is equal to omega. So what do you understand from this? You can just modify this formula a little bit. So what do you write from this? You write V by R separately, and we write this as BQ by M. From this formula, V by R, BQ upside, M below that one, which is called as the formula for angular velocity. Okay, so what is the formula for angular velocity now? The formula for angular velocity is nothing but BQ by M. BQ by M. We got from the basic formula R is equal to mv by bq. If you got the formula for angular velocity, then what is the formula for time period? What is the formula for time period? It's very simple, very easy. See all of you. So here, if you got omega is equal to bq by m, we also know omega is nothing but 2 pi by capital T. Angular velocity, see, angular velocity is nothing but angular displacement by time for complete one revolution. For complete one rotation or revolution, we write theta as 2 pi and small t as capital T. मैडम क्या है? Understood what I'm saying now? So, omega is equal to theta by t, which is nothing but for one revolution we take angle as 360, which is taken as 2 pi, okay, which is taken as no. So, omega is nothing but 2 pi by capital T, which is also written as bq by m. Therefore, this implies that the final formula you're getting here is T is equal to cross multiplication, which is taken as 2 pi m by bq. So we get it? We getting this formula now. For time period, this is the formula. This is the formula for omega time period. Okay. So time period formula we got. Then what is the formula for frequency? See, you all know frequency is nothing but reciprocal of time period. Okay. So frequency is nothing but reciprocal of time period. So then what is the formula for time period? Okay, so what is the formula for time period? See, frequency is reciprocal of time period. Whatever the formula getting for time period, just make it reciprocal. So getting how much? bq by 2 pi m. bq by 2 pi m is the formula here. Understood? Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, let us solve the problems. Let us solve the problems based on this concept. So, what are the problems we are going to get from this? See here, there are three particles which you have to consider: hydrogen, hydrogen, that is hydrogen, deuterium, and alpha particle means helium plus 2 and 4, or it can also be written as alpha plus 2 and 4. Both are same. Okay, so these three particles we consider. Okay, so what type of problems you'll get? What type of problems you'll get? If this is what is this? Hydrogen, deuterium, and alpha particle. When hydrogen, deuterium, and alpha particles enters into the same field, if they enter into the same field, okay, which is B, okay, so same field, what is the ratio of their radii? What is the ratio of their radii? And you know the formula for radii is how much? mv by bq. Okay, so field is same. What are the constants here? Just see. So one thing is same field means b is constant. B is constant, and the next thing he will give is they will move with the same velocity. They enter. See, hydrogen, deuterium, and alpha particles enters into the magnetic field with the same field, magnetic field, same magnetic field with same velocity. Then what is the ratio of their radii? So what are the constants here? One thing is this is also going to be constant. That means radius is directly proportional to m by q. So we write radius of hydrogen is to radius of deuterium is to radius of alpha particle is nothing but here mass of hydrogen by charge of hydrogen is to mass of deuterium by charge of deuterium is to mass of alpha particle by charge of alpha particle. This is the ratio we are getting now. So what is going to be the solution now? The solution is mass of hydrogen is 1, charge of hydrogen is 1, mass of deuterium is 2, and charge of deuterium is 1. Mass of alpha particle is 4, and charge on alpha particle is 2. So therefore, you're getting finally 1 is to 2 is to 2, because 2 ones, 2 is 4. Understand? This is the method of solving the problem. Next, one more problem. What type of problems may give? See, if hydrogen, deuterium, and alpha particle enters into the field where we consider the formula R is equal to 2mk by bq is one more formula. Momentum placed to 2mk under root వస్తుంది. Then next problem, what type of problem he is asking? These three particles enter into the field which is same field, same B, and same kinetic energy If they enter with same kinetic energy means you have to select the formula in which kinetic energy is present. If you say same velocity, you have to consider mv by bq. Same kinetic energy means you have to consider the formula in which kinetic energy is present. So here, what are the things going to be getting cancelled here? Nt constants, b is constant, k is constant, 2 is constant. So r is directly proportional to root m by q. Understood? So therefore, the final step you are getting right here now is R of hydrogen, R of deuterium, R of alpha is equal to root m of hydrogen by how much? Q of hydrogen, and root m of deuterium by Q of deuterium, root m of alpha particle by charge of alpha particle. This is going to be the ratio. So what is the simple method to solve this problem? You just do one thing here. Root mh means root 1 by 1 is to md root 2 by 1 is to mass of alpha root 4 by 2. So getting cancelled here is you రెండు same. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So 1 means 1 only. Therefore, the ratio for this is 1 is to root 2 is to 1. When three particles enter into the same field with same kinetic energy. Understood what I'm saying now? Okay. So then next, what type of problems may come here? See, find the ratio of find the ratio of angular velocities. Find the ratio of angular velocities of hydrogen and what is that? Deuterium, and angular velocity of alpha particle. Understand? When they enter into the same field, same field. So they all the three particles enter into the same field. What is the formula here? What is the formula for omega? Very good. Huh? BQ by M. See, BQ by M. That's it. Simple formula. మీకు గుర్తు రాలేదనుకో just you write R is equal to mv by bq is the general formula. So v by r if you take separately you will get bq by m. V by r is nothing but omega. So here only three physical quantities are there in which b is constant, that means charge by mass is left. So what are you going to write now? Charge of hydrogen by mass of hydrogen, charge of deuterium. Okay, so charge of deuterium by mass of deuterium by charge of alpha by mass of alpha. Therefore, charge of hydrogen, see hydrogen 1 1, deuterium 1 2, alpha particle plus 2 and 4. So charge of hydrogen is 1, mass of hydrogen is 1, charge on deuterium is 1, mass of deuterium is 2, and charge on alpha particle is 2, and this is going to be 4. So this is getting 1 is to 2, 1 by 2. So we can write multiply on both sides with 2. So 2 by 1 is to 2 by 2 is to 2 by 2. This is 1 by 2. So what are we going to get now? So 2 is to 1 is to 1 is going to be the answer. Understood? Next, okay, find the ratio of time periods of hydrogen, deuterium, alpha particle when they enter into same field. When they enter into same field, time periods, ratio of time periods he is asking. So what is the formula for time period? Time period is nothing but 2 pi m by bq. 2 pi m by bq, in which bq is constant, 2 pi is also constant. So t is directly proportional to m by q as it is. Understood what I am saying? As it is. Sometimes he is asking us to find out what is the ratio of the frequencies. Find the ratio of frequencies. And what is the formula for frequency? Frequency is bq by 2 pi m, in which what are the constants here? Same field, and this is going to be constant. So n is directly proportional to q by m. So n of hydrogen, n of deuterium, n of alpha is equal to q of alpha, q of deuterium. Same process, almost same process. Hope you are understanding now. This is about the particles. Now, see here, how to find out the kinetic energy. See, kinetic energy of alpha, sorry, hydrogen, deuterium, hydrogen, this is hydrogen 1 1, deuterium, and alpha particle plus 2 and 4. Kinetic energies, how do you find out? The same formula we use, R is equal to mv by b. R is equal to mv by bq. And here V is equal to bqr by m. Am I right or not? To take V from that, to take V from that, and you just find out what is the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is nothing but half m v square. So half into m into v square means b square q square r square by m square. Okay, so here m square gets cancelled. Therefore, the final formula for kinetic energy is nothing but b square q square r square by m, 2m. That's it. Understood? Is it okay? Is it okay? So here, so find the ratio of their kinetic energies. Find the ratios of their kinetic energies if their magnetic field is same and radius are same or not. If their magnetic field is same and radius are same, both are constants removed, then what is K? K is directly proportional to Q square by M. Okay, so this is the formula to find out the kinetic energy. So what will you write now? Kinetic energy of what is this? Hydrogen is to kinetic energy of deuterium is to kinetic energy of alpha particle is equal to a Q of hydrogen whole square by M of hydrogen, a Q of deuterium whole square by M of deuterium, a Q of alpha whole square by M of alpha. Q of hydrogen is 1 and mass is also 1, 1 square by 1. This is Q is 1 square and mass is how much? 2. And the Q of is nothing but Q square is 4 and mass of alpha is also 4, getting cancelled now. So what is left now? 1 is to 1 by 2 is to 1 is there. So multiply numerators on with 2 here. So 2 is to 1 is to 2 is the answer. Is it understood now? Is it clear? So this is the story of particles. The first concept of your moving charges and magnetism. After that, we shall discuss about what is BS law. The famous law which is called as Biot-Savart law. Everyone knows in intermediate you might have studied that is BS law. So what is this BS law actually? See, what do you understand from this BS law? See, here you might have seen that the current is passing through a wire. Whenever the current passes through the wire, you should remember one thing that a magnetic field is developed surrounding the wire. A magnetic field is developed surrounding the wire, and that magnetic field is given by letter B. So this is a magnetic field developed surrounding the wire. The total wire whose length is L, the complete wire whose length is L. So whenever in a wire current passes, you should understand that it creates a magnetic field surrounding it. It creates a magnetic field surrounding it, and that magnetic field you have to find out. So for total wire, we will not consider. We will consider only a smallest part of a wire now. Okay, for total wire, if it is B, then for smallest part, how much it is going to be. Okay, we shall discuss about that. Now just see, here I have taken one wire. For smallest part of a wire whose length is DL, total wire length is L, smallest part it is DL, and now I am considering here at what distance I have taken a distance R. Okay, and this is making certain angle theta. If it is making certain angle theta, then at this point, whatever the magnetic field developed is taken as dB, because for total wire of length L, if magnetic field is B, for small part of a length, wire of length DL, magnetic field is dB. dB means differentiated part of a total field, small part for small length. Understood? So here dB is directly proportional to strength of the current. The larger the current flows, the stronger is the field, and dB is directly proportional to length. The larger the length you take, the stronger is the field. The larger the length you take, sample length, the larger is the field. The larger the angle you take, the larger is the field. Angle, if it is sine 30, it is going to be 1 by 2. If it is sine 90, it is going to be 1. So exactly opposite is 90, going to be 1. Sine 30, 1 by 2. The larger the angle, the greater is the magnetic field. So ideal, and the next thing is r square. The larger is the distance, the lesser is the magnetic field. As you go away from the wire, magnetic field decreases. So if you join these and you'll get finally, remove the proportionality, you get a constant mu naught by 4 pi I dl sine theta by r square. This is going to be the formula for a wire, a part of a wire. It's in a wire like that. Now, what is the formula for infinitely long wire? Infinitely long wire. Downwards also infinity, upwards also infinity. I don't waste your time by telling the derivation. No. It's a waste of time to explain the derivation. The easiest method is if you take a distance r. Okay. So what is the magnetic field? B, because of a wire, infinitely long wire. Infinitely long wire. So what is the magnetic field for that? The simple thing is mu naught I by 4 pi r sine theta 1 plus sine theta 2 is going to be the formula. Here, this angle is taken as theta 1, if this angle is taken as theta 2. Okay, so what is the formula? This is the formula for finite wire. What is this? Finite, and it's chinna wire. Okay, so finite means a smaller wire. Let us see. Now just see. See, I have taken a finite wire. Finite wire means only this much wire. Sine theta 1 plus sine theta 2. Infinitely long wire means what happens? You just see. So this angle theta, for as the wire extends upwards, this angle will open. Infinitely long wire means it is opening, it becomes straight like this. Angle will come straight. Now downward also wire is infinity means this wire also opens because infinity. Extends means this will open, becomes like this. It becomes 90. So here, this is a for finite wire. For infinite wire, what is the condition? Mu naught I by 4 pi r sine 90 plus sine 90, because for infinitely long wire, theta 1 and theta 2 are going to become 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Then what are you going to get now? You are getting B, infinitely long wire. Mu naught I by 4 pi r sine 90 plus sine 90. 1 plus 1 is going to be how much? 2. So 2 ones, 2 twos. Therefore, for infinitely long wire, your formula is mu naught I by 2 pi r. Mu naught I by 2 pi r. For finite wire, only this much wire, this is going to be the formula. For infinitely long wire, because sine 90, as it opens, and see, it will angle, infinite, this wire inte angle. When it becomes infinity, this angle opens and becomes straight like this. Then this angle become 90, this angle become 90. Is it okay? So this is going to be your formula for infinitely long wire. So what are the problems you are getting by using this formula? See, I have taken the first thing is, I have taken a square. I have taken a square whose side is A. Whose side is A. And I want to find out, here current is passing in this direction, in a clockwise direction. I want to find out what is the magnetic induction in the middle because of this wire. Square side of length A. How do you find out that one? The simple thing is, you extend this one. You extend this one. I draw a line in the middle. Okay. So this is radius which is taken as A by 2. Okay. So what is this angle now? What is this angle? This angle is 45 degrees and this angle is also 45 degrees. Okay. This is 45, this is 45. For a square at the middle, the angle made is totally 90 degrees. So exactly middle, if you cut 45 degrees and 45 degrees. And what's our formula? Our formula is B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. R means you write A by 2. Because R means it is half of the length of a square. Half of the length of a square, R is taken as A by 2. Therefore, sine 45 degrees plus sine 45 degrees. Because I told you the formula is this one. Mu naught I by 4 pi r sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. Here theta is going to be 45 and 45. How much we're getting now? Let us see. See all of you. So B is equal to mu naught I by, so 2 cancel, 2 2s are 2 pi A will get, because A by 2 no, A 2 and 2, 2 to the 4, and sin 45 plus sin 45. 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is going to be 2 by root 2. So getting how much? Getting cancelled now. So I getting for one wire, single wire, one wire is how much? It is mu naught I by root 2 pi A for only one wire. But how many wires are there like that? Four wires are there. Four. Nalgune ilanti wires. So what is B net? B net is 4 times of one wire. Okay, this is for one wire, 4 times you have to do. So therefore B net is equal to 4 into, for one wire it is going to be mu naught I by root 2 pi A. Okay, so B, and we can write this 4 as 2 into 2. 4 name రాసుకోవచ్చు, 2 into 2 రాసుకోవచ్చు. So 2 into 2 into this one, root 2 one times, root 2. So it's your final answer is root 2, 2 root 2 mu naught I by pi A is going to be your final solution for a square, of side A, for a square of side A. Next, one more thing we shall discuss. One more thing is, I have taken an equilateral triangle, whose sides are A, and I want to find out what is the magnetic induction in the middle, exactly the middle, where the current passing through the wire is I, like this. So what are you going to do now? From the middle, I take this as distance. Now I draw a line in the middle. Okay, so what is this going to be? This is 60 degrees, it will be, and this is also 60 degrees. Okay, so what is this side? I have to find out, because that side is going to be your R, because my formula is B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi R sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 is your basic formula. And I have to apply this formula here. So how I am going to apply that formula here? How I am going to apply formula that here now? First thing is I have to find out what is R. How do you find out R? See, to find out R here, నాకు ఏం కావాలా? R కావాలా. So this is total length. Total length is A, means what is this length? A by 2, no? So if this is 60, this is going to be 30. Because equilateral triangle means this is 60 degrees. This is also 60 lo sagam cut cheste 30 degrees. And I want to find out what is this R. Opposite side I know, adjacent side also I know, A by 2. Opposite side is R, because I have to find out magnetic induction at this point. I have to find out the magnetic induction at this point, where the distance is a small r distance from that wire now. So what is that B now? How to find out that B now? So here B is equal, first of all let us find out R. For that you write tan 30, no? So tan 30 is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side, which is taken as A by 2. So R is equal to A by 2 tan 30, which is R is equal to A by 2 root 3 is R. The value of R is, the value of this R is A by 2 root 3. Next, I am going to apply the formula B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi R. Instead of R, I will write A by 2 root 3. Okay, and this is sin 60 plus sin 60. Understood? Sin 60 plus sin 60. Why sin 60 plus sin 60? This is 120. This is 30 and 30. 120 plus 60, how much? 180. Angle sum property. Angles, sum of the angles in a triangle is going to be 180. If these two are 30, the remaining is 120 only. 120 is sagam cut chese 60 60. So we're getting how much? So this is 2 1 times, 2 2 times. So B is equal to root 3 comes to the numerator. Root 3 mu naught I by 2 pi A. Sin 60 is nothing but how much? Root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 means how much? Root 3 by 2, sin 60 means root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 means 2 only. Root 3 only. Am I right now? Root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2. Root 3 common cheste 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. Root 3. So the final, for only one wire, for single wire is how much? 3 mu naught I by 2 pi a. Mu naught I by 2 pi a. Understood? For 3 wires, multiply this with 3. Then you will get how much? B net is equal to 9 mu naught I by 2 pi a. Understood what I am saying now? Understood what I am saying now? So this is for a triangle. This is for a triangle. Then what is the formula for a hexagon? At the middle, because of hexagon, what is the magic induction here? So I'll take the first side. I'll see this length here now, and this is going to be like this. So this is 30 degrees, and this is 30 degrees, and this is the distance r. You have to find out what is this distance r now. This is for one wire of a hexagon. Like this, how many wires are there? 6 wires are there. So let us find out the first for one wire. Let us find out for first one wire here. So first of all, you have to find out what is R. See, R means in an equilateral triangle. See, if you make the parts of this hexagon, one part, one cake, if this is a cake, hexagonal shaped cake, I cut one cake and take it out, it's just like an equilateral triangle. It is just like an equilateral triangle. And this triangle whose, this is the distance I need to find out now, and this is going to be 60 degrees. And if this is A, this is A, this is also A and A. Okay, so bottom side is A for a hexagon, means remaining two sides also A only. And I want to find out what is R, because this distance is R. I have taken that equilateral angle separately and finding out what is R now. I know this hypotenuse, I know this angle, I know opposite side. So what is the best method to find out? I will apply sine 60 opposite side by hypotenuse. So R is equal to A sine 60, which is R is equal to A, maybe root 3A by 2. You know in geometry also, altitude is root 3 by 2 times of the side. Direct formula is there in geometry, quadrant geometry. Altitude ఎంత ఉంటుంది అంటే in an equilateral triangle, what is the altitude? Altitude will be root 3 by 2 times of the side. This is the formula. I got the value of R now. So if I get the value of R, so how can you find out? By using Biot-Savart law. What is the basic formula here, which explains the Biot-Savart law? See, B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi A, 4 pi R. R means root 3A by 2. And this is going to be sine 30 plus sine 30. Sine 30 plus sine 30. Okay, sine 30 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Is nothing but 1. So, ఇది మొత్తం 1 రాయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. So, what is this going to be? So, 2 ones, 2 times. So, B for a single wire is mu naught I by 2 root 3 pi A. 2 root 3 pi A. This is for a single wire. For 6 wires, what is B net? See, B net is equal to 6 times of B for a single wire. So 6 into, how much you get? Mu naught I by 2 root 3 pi A. So can I write this 6 as 3 into 3? 3 1 times, root 3 times. So your final solution is 3 root 3 by 2. Mu naught I by, how much? 2 by pi A. So this is for a B net for a hexagonal shaped body. Okay, but one thing you should remember, what is the direction of current you have to see. See, if the direction of the current is anti-clockwise direction, see like this anti-clockwise direction, you have to apply right hand thumb rule. If it is anti-clockwise direction, thumb is outside, out. Out means you have to write a dot. Out means you have to write dot. See, if magnetic lines of flux are coming outside the board and perpendicular to the board, that means that is represented with dot. If they are going inside the board and perpendicular to the board, we write it as into. So if it is clock into, anti-clock out, anti-clock out, clock into, the best method is anti outside, uncle inside. ఆంటీ జాబ్ చేస్తుంది, అంకుల్ పిల్లల్ని చూసుకుంటున్నాడు. Uncle is taking care of the children. I have seen early morning 6 o'clock. A man takes her wife and drops her in a bus stop. She go for a job. She is a government job holder. She is doing a job in a government school, and husband is looking after the children. He will wash and he will make the clothes and drop the students to school, make the food, breakfast, lunch. She will make everything ready. సీమాల రాత్రి వేయించి పెడుతుంది, పొద్దున చేసుకొని తిని పిల్లల్ని పోయి కడిగి వాళ్ళని బాగా రుద్ది అంత స్నానం చేపించి చూడండి. సో డ్యూటీస్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్. సో వై ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఆల్ దిస్ మీన్స్ ఆంటీ అవుట్, ఆంటీ అవుట్, uncle in, clock in, auntie out. Understood what I am saying? Is it clear? So simple method. So same thing you can apply for everything. Here also, if it is clock, what is B net? Clock means how much? Clock means uncle అనుకో, ఎందుకు వాచ్ మొగళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది, క్లాక్ అంకుల్ దగ్గర ఉంది క్లాక్. ఆంటీ అవుట్ సైడ్ జాబ్కి పోతుంది, ఆంటీ దగ్గర సెల్ ఉంది పెద్దది. షీఈ్ అవుట్, క్లాక్, క్లాక్ ఇన్, మగోడు లోపల ఉన్నాడు. ఇన్ అంటే ఇంటూ అని, తప్పు. ఎవరు చేయాల్సిన పని వాళ్ళు చేయట్లా, ఇంటూ. ఇద్దరు జాబ్ హోల్డర్ అంటే ఒక విషయం వచ్చి ఓకే. డిఐజీ అంటాం వాళ్ళని, డబుల్ ఇన్కమ్ గ్రూప్, బోత్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ జాబ్స్. డిఐజీ అంటే డబుల్ ఇన్కమ్ గ్రూప్. అమ్మ ఆడాయమ జాబ్ చేస్తుంది, మగవాడు ఇంట్లో చూసుకుంటాడు. రివర్స్ ప్రాసెస్, ఇంటూ తప్పు ప్రాసెస్ అది. ఎవరు చేయాల్సిన మనం పని చేయట్లే, వేరేగా పని చేస్తాం. అర్థమవుతుందా? దిస్ ఈజ్ జస్ట్ ఫర్ ఫన్, రియల్ లైఫ్లో అప్లై చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. జస్ట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్, రిమెంబర్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్. సో హియర్ ఐ థింక్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ నౌ అప్లికేషన్ హియర్. ఓకే, సో వన్స్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దన్ అప్లికేషన్, సి ఎంత ఈజీగా చెప్తున్నా అంటే నేను, నువ్వు ఎవరు వన్ షార్ట్ వీడియో చూసినా కూడా ఎంత ఈజీగా ఎవరు చెప్పారు బాబు, నువ్వు చూసుకోవాలి. చూసుకో, ఎందుకులే మనకి ఎందుకు అవంతా, బట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు మేక్ ఈజీ ఫర్ యూ. దట్స్ ఇట్, దట్స్ ఎనఫ్ ఫర్ మీ. సో జస్ట్ హియర్ నౌ, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫీల్డ్ అట్ ద మిడిల్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ కంప్లీట్ సర్క్యులర్ వైర్? ఒక సర్క్యులర్ వైర్ తీసుకో. ఇఫ్ ఎ సర్క్యులర్ వైర్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ కరెంట్ I, what is the magnetic induction at the middle? So I will select the smallest part here whose length is dl and the radius is r. I will apply Biot-Savart law on this. So once apply the Biot-Savart law, B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi I dl sin 90 by r square. Why? Because here it is making 90 degrees. Okay, so this smallest part is making 90 degrees with the radius, making 90 degrees. Ideal, see that is called as Biot-Savart law. Mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square. Theta is 90. 90 means it is going to be 1 now. Okay, so what is the see, this is taken as dB for smallest wire. The angle, what is the magnetic induction at the B? At the center it is taken as dB. For a complete wire it is going to be D. So I am taking B here. Integrating dB means integrating. What are the constants here? Mu naught I by 4 pi r square is going to be the constant. I double time H, not a single I. So this is taken as dl. So I will integrate dl only. Remaining things are constants. Mu naught is constant. Okay, so only dl. So integration of dl, if you join small parts like this, all the small parts, is going to be 2 pi r, circumference of a circle. So what is this B now? Mu naught I by 4 pi r square is going to be 2 pi r. So what are the things getting cancelled here? What are the things getting cancelled? Just see. So r square gets cancelled, pi gets cancelled, 2 ones, 2's cancelled. So magnetic induction because of a complete circle is mu naught I by 2r. Understood? Remember this one. For a complete circle, magnetic induction at the middle is mu naught I by 2r. Clear? Okay. Now, if I take a half circle, and one more thing I forgot, if the current is an anti-clockwise direction, anti, out or in? Auntie is out. So out means dot. Macha, dot. Auntie. So if you take clock, in. Just if you don't remember anything, see this one. Clock, out. Thumb is outside. Anti-clock, anti-clock, out. Dot. Clock, in. Thumb is inside. Is it clear? Thumb is inside. That's it. So this is for a complete circle. What is the formula? This formula mu naught I by 2r is for a complete circle. And if I take a half circle, what is the magnetic induction in the middle? Very simple. What is the answer? ఎట్లా వచ్చింది అది ఎవరు చెప్పారు మీకు ఇది దట్స్ ద సింపుల్ మెథడ్ ఫర్ ఎ హాఫ్ సర్కిల్ అంటే మన ఫార్ములా యాక్చువల్గా మ్యూ నాట్ ఐ బై 2r కి సగం చేయాలి దట్స్ ఇట్ సో ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి హౌ మచ్ మ్యూ నాట్ ఐ బై 4r so for example only this much part of the circle is there ఇదేం లేదు ఇక్కడ only 1/4 of a part of a circle is there so it's going to be 1 by 4r for complete circle is b so b is equal to 1 by 4 times of for a complete circle is mu naught I by 2r is going to be how much mu naught I by 8r mu naught I by 8r so I have taken one more part here now I have taken here so this is the circle now current is passing so 3/4 of a circle mukal circle ఉంది ఇక్కడ so what is the magnetic induction in the middle so magnetic induction in the middle is 3/4 part of a complete circle mu naught I by 2r so therefore b is going to be 3 mu naught I by 8r is going to be the answer for this type of problems now if it is so then there are many models which we can discuss here see now infinitely long wire what is the magnetic induction at the center because of this type of wire previous year question just PYQ what is the answer for this see here see exactly opposite side wire is infinite exactly opposite side means if you apply a magnetic induction because of this wire see first wire second wire third wire magnetic induction because of this wire exactly opposite is going to be 0 if exactly opposite there is a wire it's going to be 0 because sin 0 వస్తుంది sin 90 రాదు see for example if the wire is like this much out of part this is going to be 90 exactly ఎదురుగా ఉన్న wire angle ఎంత అవుతుంది 0 అయితే sin 0 is going to be 0 so just remember one thing exactly opposite to the dot wire is like this it is 0 wire is like this is also magnetic field is 0 for 1 and 2 first part of the wire second part of the wire third part of the wire first and third is going to be 0 and the middle part is taken as b2 which is how much which is for a complete circle it is mu naught I by 2r okay 2r because this is a half circle multiply with half so b complete at a b net is going to be how much mu naught I by 2r that is 4r becomes 4r and the wire current is passing like this current is passing like this so here like keep the fingers along the direction of the wire like this and thumb will be inside so it's going to be how much into is it clear what I'm saying now then next the other model is like this okay from here a wire is there which is infinity from here the wire is there which is infinity here infinity and at this point you want to find out the magnetic induction net so first part of the wire second part of the wire third part of the wire see this is a half wire infinity this is remaining half wire infinity రెండు వైర్స్ బయట చేసి జాయిన్ చేస్తే ఇన్ఫినిటీ లాంగ్ వైర్ అది okay so b because of 1 plus 3 both combined together if you take mu naught I by 4 pi r sagam infinity completely join total infinity and total infinity wire is this one mu naught I by how much mu naught I by actually it is mu naught I by 4 pi r sin 90 plus sin 90 see for half wire why it is half only See, you will draw a line like this, and this is an infinitely long wire. If infinitely long wire, if you consider, it opens, and this angle becomes 90 degrees like this, it becomes straight, and this is 0. It said the end level of wire. So it said the 0, it said the 90. Sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1. So mu naught I by 4 pi to 4 pi r sine 90 plus sine 0. So this is 90, sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1, 4 pi r like that only. So for infinitely sagam wire, half of the mottam wire. What is the mottam wire? Total wire is how much? 2 pi r. Understood? So half wire and half wire becomes total wire. Mu naught by 4 pi r plus mu naught by 4 pi r, mu naught by 2 pi r. So this is the wire now. So I got the magnetic induction because of 1 and 3 combined together. And for the middle wire, how much? So what is this? B2 is nothing but mu naught I by 4r, because for complete wire it is 2r, half of 2r means 1 by mu naught I by 4r. So what is the net now? See, B net is going to be how much? That is going to be mu naught I by 4r for half wire, and this is mu naught I by how much? Mu naught I by 2 pi r. Okay, so if you common out mu naught I by 2r, so what is left now? 1 by 2 plus 1 by pi. Am I right? 1 by 2 plus 1 by pi. You just see now, for example, the direction of the current is like this, here like this, here like this. See, because of this wire at this point, what is the direction? Into or outside? Into or outside. Just simple method is you keep thumb direction along the wire, thumb direction along the wire, 4 fingers inside, thumb direction like this. See, opposite. For a straight wire, current will be thumb, 4 fingers will be magnetic induction. For a curved wire, 4 fingers is 4 fingers represent current, thumb direction. Just opposite. Hope you are understanding now. See here, current is like this. 4 fingers are into. So for this, for single wire, it is into. For that wire also, thumb direction is like this, and 4 fingers are into. So because of this wire, this is also into. And for the middle wire, that is also into. That is also into. No? 4 fingers along the direction of the current, thumb is inside, into. So combined together, total it is going to be into. Is it clear what I am saying now? So this is one model. So another model is like this. So this is infinity like this. So first wire, second wire, and this is the third wire. At this point, you want to find out the magnetic induction. Exactly opposite to the dot, it is infinity. There is no use of this, no magnetic induction. For this wire, it is going to be how much? And current direction is like this. Mu naught I by half, no, 4r. For complete, mu naught I by 2r, half of mu naught I by 2r is mu naught I by 4r for this 2. What is the third? For third, you have to add them mu naught I by, for total, this side infinity, it is 2 pi r. For only this side infinity, it is half, which is 4 pi r. Understood what I am saying now? Is it clear? So here, so current is moving like this. So keep the thumb like this, 4 fingers are inside. Okay, and current is like this. Here also, 4 fingers along the direction of the current, thumb is inside. So combined together, it is going to be into. If you want to simplify, you can simplify mu naught I by 4r, which is 1 plus 1 by pi, which is taken as into. Understood what I am saying now? Is it clear? Then after that, the next model is like this. At this point, okay, so for the longer one, radius is Kepler. For the smaller one, radius is smaller. and the current is passing like this. Okay, so how do you find out the magnetic induction? Because of these two wires at the middle. Let us take this is the first one, this is the second one. So here B, because of the second one, is mu naught I by how much? Half wire, no? Half wire means I told you for complete wire mu naught I by 2R, half means 4R, small r, for smaller wire. And B1 for the larger wire is the same formula, but mu naught I by 4 capital R. Which is greater? Which is greater? B1 is greater or B2 is greater? B1 for larger wire magnetic induction is greater, or for smaller wire magnetic induction is greater? For smaller radius B is greater, or for larger radius B is greater? Smaller. Inversely proportional radius B is, distance is more, B is less. Biot law. Distance is more, radius is more, B is less. So here we write B net. How much? B net. Here B net means it is B2 minus B1, not B1 minus B2. Understand? Okay. First thing is you just add them. Okay. Whether to add, whether to subtract, how do you find out? See here, anti-clockwise upwards. Here also anti-clockwise upwards. So both are same. You have to add them. See, for this also outside, net is outside. For that also it is outside. So we have to just add them. So if you just add them, what are you getting now? So mu naught I by 4 is common. So 1 by small r plus 1 by capital R is left. And that is going to be anti means dot. Is it clear what I am saying now? Okay. Next, one more. Acha. So, sir, what about this wire? For this wire, there is no magnetic induction because they are exactly opposite. They are exactly straight line opposite. So, there is no magnetic induction for that small part. Is it understood what I am saying now? That's it. So, next. See, this is R1. This is R2 radius. Current is passing like this and returning in the opposite direction. Okay, one thing is clear. One thing is clear. For exactly opposite, no magnetic induction, no magnetic induction. Only two wires are there. That two half wire, semicircle. Semicircle. Let us take for R1 it is B1, for R2 it is B2. So B1 is equal to mu1 I by half means 4R1. So B2 is equal to how much? Mu naught I by 4R2, half circle. So here for smaller one, radius R1 is smaller. For smaller, clock. Clock means how much? Into. For anti-clockwise, this is anti-clockwise means dot. But you should decide which is larger. B1 is greater or B2 is greater. Here, see, for this one, direction is in. For this one, direction is out. So directions are opposite. When directions are opposite in the according to vectors, you have to subtract them. Or subtract larger from smaller. Which is larger? Whose radius is small? That is larger. That means here B1 is greater than B2 because B is inversely proportional to R. Smaller radius have larger magnetic inductions. So we write B net is equal to B1 minus B2. So B1 minus B2 mu naught I by 4 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Understood? This is one model. This is one model. And what is it? Acha. Now, dot R into whose magnetic induction is larger? B1 is larger. B1. B1 is into. So, dominating will be the final answer. Larger ఏదుందో అది తీసుకోవాలి. Larger magnetic induction is dominating. Like -4 plus 2 means the final answer is -2. Minus is before larger number, minus will get. Is it understood? So this is one model. Another model is, see here, this is a wire and a circle and going like this. like this, and this is infinitely long, this is infinitely long. See here now. So this is for this wire, this is one and this is two, only two parts, that's it. So here this is sagam, this is half. So complete part for B1 is mu naught I by 2 pi r. Okay, radius is r. Here magnetic induction you have to find out for 1 and 2, that is B net. Understand what I am saying now? So B1 is this wire. So amperes thumb rule. So in this direction thumb, four fingers are coming out. In the middle at this position, what are the four fingers coming out? Out means dot. So what is B2? B2 is mu naught I by complete circle means 2r. Complete circle means 2r. And just see how they are. That is also out. That is also dot. So now both are out means B net means you have to just add them. So what are the common things? Mu naught I by 2r. 1 plus 1 by pi. Understood? Out. Next. See. Like this. Infinite and infinite. This is 1, 2 and this is 3. So direction like this, and like this, current direction. Now just see. 1 plus 2 same. This is half, that is half. So B1 plus 2 is complete infinitely long wire, mu naught I by 2 pi r. And but single wire B3 at this point, what is the B net? So for that B3 is complete circle, no? Mu naught I by 2r. Okay, add them. But what is the direction? What is the direction? So this is like this, and for that out. Okay, this is like this, for that in means into. Now tell me which is larger. This one, for two wires it is larger, for one wire it is larger. Circle dekkuntada, infinitely long wire dekkuntada. See, mu naught I by 2 pi r is larger or mu naught I by 2r is larger? 2r is larger because denominator is less means fraction is larger. So what will you do now? B net is equal to, first that one you will write mu naught I by 2r minus we write mu naught I by 2 pi r, and this 2 pi r is for both wires, 1 and 2 combined together, it is that one. So this is the common thing, and here if you want you can just write mu naught I by 2r common, and this is 1 minus 1 by pi. So which is dominating? Into is dominating or dot is dominating? Larger one is the dominating one. Which is larger? This is larger. So final answer also into. ఎందుకు B, see B3 వచ్చేసి 4 టెస్లా అయితే B1 3 టెస్లా అయింది. డిఫరెన్స్ చేయాలి కదా. Difference చేస్తే 1 టెస్లా, and 1 టెస్లా is for into dominating side. Understand what I am saying? So this is a brief discussion of everything. Still I have to explain solenoid, toroid, and two sides which are parallel wires into opposite direction wires. So still 30% of this chapter is concept is there. Let me stop today, solve the problems, I'll stop it. Okay, understood? Basics are covered. The remaining things are very easy.